We're live.
What?
We're live.
And we're back.
Hold on. It's not on. Hey. All right.
Are we actually live? I don't even fucking know anymore.
Yeah, we are live, apparently.
Okay, so apparently there was an issue with StreamYard. I reached out to Eddie. Apparently Eddie pulled some strings. He's happy to clarify that we're live now. So we're back.
This is the best start of a show we've ever had. We don't
Okay,
even
it is 8:25. We got to roll through some shit. I'm Phil. That's Daniel. This is the Wish You Were a Beer show. Tiffany's not here. She's traveling. We're going to do some beers. Thank you for stopping by. And end show.
Yeah. I was going to say, we literally just told everyone we're done. And I was like, you know what? Let me hit it one more time. And then it just goes.
Phil literally just said, you know what? We should just cancel it. We'll do a 40-ounce show another night, whatever. But if you're still here for some crazy ass reason, thank you for stopping masturbating and doing something different. I'm glad you stopped by. And yeah, 100% Andy. We definitely just rebooted the router. Like, it was a pure internet issue, but I tell you what, Eddie's real tired of hearing from me. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Weekly Beer Show. Follow us on all the social medias. Go to our website. If you get a chance, try to figure out where the contact page is for StreamYard, where you can call a human being. It doesn't exist. Otherwise, we could have fixed this much earlier.
But here we are.
That wasn't in slow motion. I did that slowly. That's why I want you to know that, Phil.
Oh, I assume so. I mean,
I didn't want you to think I was lagging.
I've seen your acting. So it's.
Oh, have you? Yeah. I don't think so.
It doesn't help when you shake.
That's actually just normal.
That's just getting close to 40.
Fuck you. I'm excited for tonight's show. I was a little worried it wasn't going to happen. But we obviously prefaced it with we're going to be having some 40 ounces. Phil apparently can't say gay and also can't get 40 ounces of beer in a single serving due to the communist.
Yeah, I mean, I can't believe this. Out of all the states, Florida doesn't allow the sale of 40 ounces.
Well, you can get 40 grams, but not 40 ounces. That's the secret.
I didn't figure this out, obviously, until like today. Like, I've been going to so many liquor stores, so many places. And I'm like, all you see are those 32 ounce like Coronas or those like, the buds. And I was like, no, I need a 40 ounce of malt liquor.
I love that you messaged me and you were like, I'm having a hard time finding a 40. And I was like, what the fuck? But
let's see.
I found one in the gutter earlier today.
Or is it too heavy?
Well, so it's, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Lord of the Rings, but it's very similar. It's my second breakfast.
I love that.
It's a beautiful Colt 45. My favorite about the Colt 45 is two things on the label. A, it's original. B, every time. It's right underneath of it. So it's not original once. It's original every time.
Yeah.
And so this is not technically a malt liquor drink. This is a classic American lager since 1963, just in 40 ounces of fucking gold.
Oh, really? So it's actually not malt liquor?
Correct. And it's been a long time since I've had one of these. So I'm interested to be like, oh, yeah, actually it kind of is a lager. And maybe I just thought it was shit when I was 15 because I never had a beer. Not 15, Mom. Maybe 12. I thought it was shit when I was 30. Oh, you're going to want that.
I'm so jealous that you got
I love how it slims down like an Never mind. It's not important.
I am excited to hear what you think of this.
Oh, it is garbage, but we'll get into it. All right. More importantly, we started the show late. We are doing some trivia tonight. if you're unfamiliar with our trivia portion, we use Kahoot. So down there at the bottom of the screen, you can see you can go to kahoot.it, or if you use the app, put in our game pin code, make your team name, make it something about 40s.
And can we also talk about the game pin code tonight for the bro show?
6969. Bro show.
I wish I made these up, but it's like Kahoot new.
Yeah, 100%. If I click on a different tab, are you still able to see and hear me?
I hope so. Yeah.
All right, let me check. Fucking Eddie. You think you're fucking happy to clarify? All right, I don't know if you can hear me. I'm back. Eddie's doing great. Eddie's really working hard.
Eddie over at I can't imagine what it's like for Eddie when StreamYard goes down.
The only Eddie I've ever known is from Tekken, and I imagine he's breakdancing and kicking a white woman in the head. So I think that's what Eddie was doing while he was like, happy to clarify. And I was like, you didn't do shit, Eddie.
He's had a few Colt 45s, I think.
Whoa, that could come across wrong.
I am drinking.
I don't want to be that guy, Phil. I don't want to be the one that calls you out on that.
I'm drinking the San Francisco Brewing that you guys sent me.
Oh, yeah, that one's good.
Because I couldn't find a 40. So
did you get any Mickey's at least?
I couldn't even find Mickey's.
Okay. Because Mickey's, even the short variation of it, they've made that in a 40 forever. And it's extremely similar.
Yeah.
So what was the style of that one? Because Tiffany had that one.
This is the Hef.
Okay.
Which is not my favorite style, but
yeah, neither.
I figured if you're not enjoying your Colt 45, then I don't need to be enjoying mine either.
Oh, we are on different pages because I am 100% enjoying my Colt 45.
Oh,
and
that's clovey.
It is very clovey.
God.
If you think for 1 second, though, this little Colt 45 bottle cap is not going in our bottle cap collector, and I hope it falls just right like a Plinko and sticks out like a sore thumb. Like, hold on, wait a minute. Why is that a horse's ass in the air in a horseshoe? Oh, Colt 45. I like you guys.
Checks out. Yep.
Checks out.
I think we should probably just get into trivia.
Yeah, because we got a late start, but we have 27 trivia questions tonight. Oh, the Miller High Life 40 is so good. Correct answer. But I just love Miller High Life. So if you put it in a 60 ounce, it's just as good as a 12 or a 16 ounce. I can be basic.
All right. We are going to just skip all things and go right into it. We got to go quick.
Well, you're in luck. It's my specialty.
We got some names popping up. I'm so happy, by the way, that people
Wizard of 40 Eyes, Lordy 40, Bolt Seal 88. I love Baby 45. We finally changed Baby. Red wine.
By the way, I'm just actually absolutely thrilled people are still here. People waited for 20-something minutes for us to
honestly, they wait every week for 20-something minutes for this show to be good. So it's not that different. If we're going to start trivia, hold on.
Yeah. I think you should have to have a few sips between every question.
I only got like the muscles for it is the fucking problem.
You need to drink it like a baby.
I know. I just drink it like Trump and a glass of water. All right. So we're going to play trivia. Again, Kahoot. If you're not familiar, follow along. We already have some teams, which is great. Just remember that with Kahoot, it's not only about being right, it's about being the fastest to be right. So go with your gut. Don't meander around. Don't think about childhood trauma and how it relates to this fucking question. Just answer the goddamn question as fast as you can.
And we got it's all about 40. Or 40. We don't know. Yeah. It's all about, it has something to do with 40.
I love the fact that you and I both put trivia together and neither one of us knows what any one of us is talking about.
Nope, nothing.
So if your question comes up, please read it. And if mine comes up, I'll read it.
I think mine's first.
We actually play in this show every week. I 100% promise.
Well, here we go. Everyone ready? Everyone got their Kahoot on?
I mean, I'm nervous, but
let's do it.
Oh, I started to read it again, like every week. The Fast and the 40th. Well done, Phil.
Thank you.
Might be your best one.
1 of 10. Which famous rapper released a song titled 40 Ounce that pays homage to the malt liquor beverage?
Oh, obviously. Oh, none of the ones I
Dre,
thought.
Eminem, Snoop Dogg, or Mace?
I love that you put Mario in there rapping. Like, yeah, great. Good job shitting on everyone that actually. No one got this? Oh my God. I knew our crowd was white, but holy shit.
You think that would have been the only name they recognized?
So, Phil, when was the first time you heard this song from Eminem? Again, I'm going to put you on the spot.
I have no idea. I honestly don't know this song. I probably know the song. I don't know the title of the song. That's normal, I think.
Oh,
What
yeah,
album is this off of?
no, that's normal. If the song came on, this checks out as well. We know you're an Insane Clown Posse fan. I don't even know what 40 ounces is. So in America, there's a different system of measurement. It's not great, but we all know it. Vero, you know what 40 ounces is, you liar. Oh.
Red Wine's in the lead with nothing.
Because they chose the fastest, but still wrong. I love that you're still in the lead with 0 points.
Glad to see Patrick's horses here.
Oh, geez, one of my favorites. I assume that's Lauren.
It tapped me on the back of the head earlier, so it's nice to see it.
We have very different friends.
This one's yours.
All right. The Italian word for 40 is quaranta. I apologize. This is the root word for what in English? Court, quarantine, quit, or quintuplet?
Ooh.
You son of a bitch.
I wonder who got it the fastest, though.
Okay, so this is a fun one, though, because this word was used during the bubonic plague. So when sailors would come into port, they would make them wait 40 days before they could go on shore. And the Italian word for it was basically one of the first people to start doing that. Like, you couldn't go on shore during the bubonic plague. You had to wait 40 days if you were out and in different ports. We should do the same thing with sailors. We should do the same thing with all of them, because maybe the chlamydia will clear itself. But
I'll tell you, it doesn't.
I'll be the first to tell you it does not.
Waited 40 days.
40 days? Jesus. See what I did there?
All right, let's see who got this one.
Obviously not red wine. Oh!
Wizard of 40 us.
Well done, soldier.
Nice.
I'm proud of you. We have 32 more questions left. Let's get to the next one.
All right.
We're already 48 minutes into this show somehow.
In the United States, what's the typical alcohol by volume range of malt liquor found in 40-ounce bottles?
27. Oh, none? Okay.
All right, 6 to 8 is correct. I think that's kind of what I expected, but I think I saw one the other day and it was less than that, and I was like, oh wow. You just kind of assume they're going to be really strong, but it's actually more about the amount of volume versus.
Well, so that's what it boils down to. So again, I got this at a gas station. 40 ounces of a classic every time original American lager for $3.95. I can't get a 16-ounce can of fucking Bud Light for less than $5. So Gold 45, you're killing it.
I mean, you'd think at this point the bottle alone would cost more than that.
Not if you recycle it. I've seen the Seinfeld episode. I haven't figured out how to make it make sense yet, but I don't have a good male person.
Let's see how everyone did.
Fucking Wizard of 40 Oz, you son of a bitch.
Damn, Bold Seal's coming in right behind.
Gold Seal. Now, Colt is not 6 according to the label, Carlos. It is 5.6.
All right.
I'm going purely off the label, but it is original every time. So you could have had one that was 6, and this one is 5.6 because it's original every time. God, I hate this game.
I love how they had to put that up as if like there's a ton of people.
Right? Yeah.
Super similar.
Ton of people like, hold on, fuck you.
Wait. We could be selling 40 ounces of liquor for $3. That is a business thing that I want to get into.
That sounds fucking stupid. Is this my question?
Yeah.
Right. 40 is the only number in English whose numbers appear alphabetically. True or false? Don't forget there's 440 as well. Again, I can't read, so.
Okay.
Okay. It is true. 40 is the only number in English whose numbers appear alphabetically. And I love this question because if we had like 5 seconds to do it, everyone would have been like, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, O. You're out of time. You're out of time. You're out of time.
You got to go quick.
You got to. Well, you're in luck.
It's your middle name.
Actually, that's not. I don't think you know my middle name.
It's Daniel. Got to go quick.
It's Daniel Dar. What is this will be lit bullshit? I've been lit, sir. And by that, I mean the stove was on earlier and I accidentally put my elbow on it. And I kind of caught fire for a minute. I've been lit. No. F to the Z.
What iconic movie features a scene where characters are seen drinking 40-ounce bottles of malt liquor on a street corner?
That doesn't narrow it down. I love these are all the same movie somehow, except for Dennis the Menace. Actually, you're right. You're right. Dennis the Menace is a different film. I just saw Menace back to back, and I was like, oh, no, wait. Not the GD Garden Lanterns, Martha.
It was Boys in the Hood. When was the last time you saw Boys in the Hood?
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
We live different lives, Phil. So I know people that are cultured, and I enjoy that.
And of the Friday series, which of the one is your favorite?
It's the one that, so it's the prequel. So it's called Thursday.
Yep.
No, I love the fucking Friday series. Go fuck yourself.
They're so good. And I'd forgotten a little bit about Don't Be a Menace. And
Don't Be a Menace in South Central while drinking your juice in the hood may be one of the best Wayans films ever made.
Yeah. Just
for the record. If you're into that sort of thing. I wanted that to be Dennis the Menace. Didn't we all, man?
I mean, it might have been.
It is.
It's been a while since I've seen it.
Tiffany is traveling, but if you don't know Tiffany, she's normally on the show, but I'm going to respond to her like she's just somebody watching. Oh, we all wanted it to be that way, ma'am.
That's how you normally respond to me when I'm in the room with you two.
True story. A lot of man stuff.
I'm just someone watching.
Red wine.
Ooh,
kicking ass and voting Republican.
All right, here we go.
What is this? WD-40 stands for what? Water displacement, 40th formula, water dissipation, 40 parts, water dissolvent, 40 seconds, won't dissolve for 40 years. Don't Jesus me on this one.
I had no idea.
I randomly did know this one, but when I saw it, when I was looking up like significance of like the number 40, I was like, oh yeah, fuck, WD-40. So
once they hit 40, they were just like, we're good.
This is the 40th formula of it.
But it's been around forever. So
yeah, well, I mean, almost forever, but
was there ever a WD-39?
Yes, there is. Historically, when you go through it, you can follow their scientific research on every single formula till they got it what they wanted it to do. And it was by accident at best when they finally found this. And there's WD-50 now that does a whole different thing. That's not water displacement, even though it's still WD. There's a whole weird, if you want to go down a fucking Reddit rabbit hole, just go down the WD-40 Reddit page. Man, it gets complicated.
I don't think I've ever seen a different WD.
Hmm?
I've seen a lot of D, but not a WD.
Oh, Jesus. I don't want to hear about your time in my room. Yeah, I get it, Andy. It's a lot of beer. I don't know how to fix that for you.
It's
Fine, asshole.
every time though. All right, let's see how everyone's doing.
Oh,
Oh,
listen to 40 odds. Back in charge.
here we go. Let's see what happens
It's
next.
a Colt 45, man. We're 20 minutes into the show. Oh.
Which brand is known for popularizing the 40-ounce bottle of malt liquor in the United States during the 1980s and 1990s?
Oh, I hope it's Colt 45, and I hope they sponsor us.
Well, we just learned that Colt 45 is not a malt
You
liquor.
shut the fuck up. You don't know anything about Colt 45.
I have never heard of St. Ides.
I don't think I have either, actually.
Apparently, they were popularizing it back in the 80s.
Imagine if you did research on your own question and could have provided some information on this.
No, I wrote the question. That's as far as I go. You know this.
Hold on. Let me check in with Eddie. I'm going to skip over to a tab. Oh, no. He's good. He's good. He's just excited he could clarify the problem. Wait, next week we will be posting my entire chat with Eddie from StreamYard. It's going to be rough.
All right.
Wizard of 40 Oz. I'm proud of you.
Next.
It's got to be one of mine. Who was the 40th president? Harry
Barack
Truman?
Obama.
John F. Kennedy? John F. Kennedy. That's one of my favorites. Ronald Reagan or Barack Obama?
By the way, I was so excited that I could throw in gifts into this thing now.
I know. Every time I see him pop up, I'm like, oh, that's gold. Why didn't I think of that? Hold on. Who said Truman? Which one of you said Truman? Be honest. Get down to the comments. Own it.
I don't think they're going to jump.
I don't think so. I agree with Andy. Thanks, Obama. For what? The 40? I don't know what you're thanking him for. I am not American, and I did not say Truman. That's what I wanted, Vero. I was waiting for you to post that because I know you didn't post. I know you didn't get that wrong. Wizard of 40 Oz, though. Kicking ass, taking names.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Hold on. Eddie just got back to me. He said there's going to be pollen. Oh, no, that's just the weather thing. Never mind. I see it.
Got it.
There's going to be pollen tomorrow.
Ooh, yeah, that's a rough day.
God, yeah. Can you imagine being indoors all day and dealing with pollen? Yeah. Get on to the next question. I don't even want to talk about it.
In The Wire, which character is often seen drinking a 40 as part of his character's signature style?
Al Pacino. Oh, no.
Stringer Bell, Bubbles, Weeby Bryce, or Snoop?
You know what I want more than anything else? I want Weeby Bryce to be a name you just threw in there made up. I know it's not, but
it does sound like something I'd make up.
It does. All right, so Phil, you're a big fan of The Wire.
Huge.
What's your favorite memory from the 2 seasons they had of a show that failed about Bubbles?
Mm-hmm. Big fan of Bubbles.
Yeah. I don't hear about your baths. I'm talking about the show.
You know, what I loved about the show is that it was a very popular, well-done show. And Bubbles was just a strong character.
Yeah.
Drank 40s. And that was my favorite memory of him.
I feel like The Wire really put Baltimore on the map for what it is, which is just a cool place to hang out with friends and avoid police. Yep. And, oh, no.
See how everyone's doing on this one.
Fucking Wizard of 40 Oz is killing it.
Just taking everyone out. I'd give up if that was everyone else at this point.
Well, I wouldn't, because we may not be live currently, so the points don't matter, and you could win right at the end when Eddie gets back to me about how much we pay him for StreamYard and how sorry he is.
But he's glad that you understand.
I just love that he's like, glad I could clear that up. I was like, you didn't clear fucking shit up, Eddie.
All right. Actually, this is a tight race that anyone could win. We've seen the last question.
Oh, I hope one of the last questions is one of my dumbass ones. That's a gimme.
And
whoever gets it first.
I'd say the second it pops up, just hit something, and that's your best bet. Unless you're Wizard of 40 Oz, then you got it.
Yeah, then maybe think about it for a minute.
Yeah, but everyone,
a minute.
I say just go for it.
All right, let's hear it.
Here we go. Last question.
Sublime famously has an album titled Blank to Freedom. 40 Miles to Freedom, 40 Years to Freedom. Good job, everybody.
Everyone was trying to win that one real fast.
Good job. Yeah, that went quick. But who actually got it? So if you're not familiar with 40 Ounces to Freedom, please go listen to that album. You got to take it for what it's worth based off of the times it was done, because, you know, there's some songs on there about taking a prostitute home when she's 13 or 14. But I'm really proud of what that singer did in the lineage he's left. Again, it's garbage. It's just fun music. Take it for what it's worth.
40 ounces. All right.
I have 22 ounces of beer left still. I fucking can't keep living this lifestyle.
Yeah, and we are going to keep doing the show until you're done.
This bottle is so much bigger than I imagined it to be, which, again, I know you've heard that a lot.
What, we're going to find out who won this.
If you're not familiar, you're fucking fired. Tuan owns 1700 Brewing. No. Lordy 40.
What the hell was Lordy 40 this whole time?
That's probably my mom.
Oh no! Someone knocked out Wizard of 40 Oz. Who was it?
Is it Baby? Baby 40? Bold Seal 88. Somebody's a huge Dale Earnhardt Jr. fan.
Oh man. That was a tight race.
God, why didn't we do NASCAR trivia with 40s? I'm such an idiot. I'm sorry. We should start planning this show better.
Yeah, or planning it in general.
God. This is my favorite. Daniel's out of control without Tiff. One, you're out of control for calling her Tiff. She just put your name in a book somewhere. She's going to kill you.
I love Tiffany apologizing right now in the comments.
I was like, Tiffany, this is why we wanted you to be on the show. Otherwise, this is what the show would be every week. And
viewership's way up. I'm just gonna say it.
Without these, though, man, if we put a few of those in there, God,
super late, and we've got more viewers tonight than we've ever had.
That's just a weird thing to put out on the internet, that we've had more viewers than we've ever had.
The big night here at the Wish You Were Beer Show. Big night.
Big night.
Yeah.
What I'm really excited about, and we started late, so we're already running late. So we're going to wrap that shit up, B. What we're excited about, if you follow our social media at all, we finally got to bottle our beer that we made with Coastal. Coastal Fermentory down in Newport News. We made a Saison base. We won a fucking award with just the base. And now, almost a year later, the actual beer is done. That's been in the foeder for a few minutes.
I still can't believe how long it's been since I remember getting the text from you that this was happening. Like, that was so long ago.
I felt the same way. Like, when Mike from Coastal, who will be joining us next week, he was like, hey, you guys ready to bottle? And I was like, fuck, I don't even remember what we did. How long ago was that? Was that pre-pandemic? He was like, yeah, it was like less than 13 months ago. And I was like, fuck you. No way.
Crazy.
But I'm really excited about it because the base of this beer won a gold medal locally. So I'm really excited for the final product of it, because
you don't have to say locally. Just it won a gold medal. Just leave it at that.
I'd like to put it out locally just because the internet will fucking chew me up. If I say, like, it won a gold medal, they'd be like, well, what were the standards of
the internet has a lot more things to chew you up for, Daniel. I don't think they're going to get you for this one.
No, not for that one. You're absolutely right. Here's the problem. So if you got a friendship request and it was a character called Daniel Dar, especially if you're on Grindr, I apologize. So I have an old roommate who's been trying to ruin my life for a long time. Joke's on him. He's dead.
Oh, it's funny because it's true.
No, I'm really excited about this beer, and my favorite thing about Coastal is they're like, y'all can do whatever the fuck you want. And I was like, can we call it "Put It in My Fooder"? And they're like, hell yeah, you can. And they're like, do you guys already have a shirt for that? And I was like, hell yeah, we do. Literally already have a "Put It in Your Fooder" shirt.
This is the Your Fooder one. You've got options.
Yeah, you got options. Depends on where you fall on the spectrum. But you can have it put in your fooder, or you can potentially ask people to put it in their fooder. But the beer is "Put It in My Fooder." It's a mixed fermentation beer. So we did a Saison base, and then it sat in a wooden fooder at Coastal for almost 16 months, technically. And it's fucking delicious. So Tiffany and I bottled it last Monday, which means we got to drink it. We'd already had varying stages of it. So throughout the carbonation process, while it was in the fooder, we got to drink it uncarbonated and just get all the flavors of it. It's fucking delicious. So
you see another gold medal coming our way?
Oh, 100%. And Seth from Coastal was already like, if you guys aren't at that award ceremony for next year, when this beer goes into the mixed fermentation category, you shouldn't even have a show. It's like, you should be out there because we're going to do it. We're going to do it. Whoa, hold on. That checks out. That checks out. Sorry about Vietnam. Oh, no, go on.
You got to support the show and get one of these shirts so that you can pop into Coastal when this comes out, and you'll be the OG.
I said, well, you won't be the OG because Seth has one of these shirts.
Does he?
Because as soon as we made this shirt, he's like, oh, fuck you. So Seth has a "Put It in Your Fooder" shirt from a year before we made this beer. Like, that's one of my favorites.
This is one of the early shirts. We've had this thing for sale for a long time. I mean, it's sold out many times.
Naturally.
But it's back in
Kim
stock.
Kardashian, Joe Biden. Like, I can't list the people who have bought this shirt.
It's crazy.
It is crazy.
You have this shirt, don't you?
John F. Kennedy Jr. Like, honestly, all the people you trust in life own this shirt.
Just pop a worm in your brain and buy this shirt.
I got time. That being said, we are going to highlight this beer next week. So we're going to hang out with Mike from Coastal, who was a huge portion of making this beer with us, a huge portion of putting the beer together. So it should be a lot of fun to find out why this beer is as good as it is, because we don't have a fucking clue. We just pick things up and put things down, and they were excited to have us.
Yeah, I was watching the Instagram stories and saw y'all just like doing so much work. I think that's the most work I've ever watched the two of you do while we made a beer.
Well, here's the thing. Well, we had very different beer experiences, Phil. Last time we made a beer, we were in Florida together, and I only get so many vacations a year. You were living in St. Martin at the time. You can make a fucking beer. I'm getting shithouse. I don't know how to.
They gave us free range of the taps.
You're like, make sure you put a tick mark. we're at Tripping Animals, and they're like, make sure you put a tick mark though if you take a full beer, not a sample. And I'm like, no problem. I drank 375 beers that day, and there's no chance they knew I did because I didn't put a single fucking tick mark anywhere. I apologized to Daniel and Juan so many times. I was like, P.S. I cleared 2 of your kegs, and there is no traceability on either one of them.
I mean, I don't even remember being told to put the tick marks. So that's.
Well, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Thank God you drove.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, just me.
No, we had an Uber.
Son. Oh, did we? Don't lie to the internet. I'm tired of lying to the internet, man. I've done that before. And here's the
put it in my fooder at this point.
Put it in my fooder. Honestly, I'm wicked excited about this beer because this shit is gold. Wait, honestly, Phil, you haven't tried the finalized version of it. I'm gonna send you this beautiful bottle
I haven't tried any version of it.
I thought you tried the. No, you're right.
Nope.
Yeah.
I haven't tried a single version of this.
God, it's so fucking good.
I'm out of the loop. I don't even know what gold tastes like.
Well, I'm gonna send it to you, and I give you a hint. It tastes like Kesha's vagina. Gold.
That 40 has started to talk.
No, no, there's still 27 ounces left.
All right. Well, I expect to see it empty on the Instagram later tonight.
It will not be, sir. It is going in the trash because it is garbage.
Does it really? So does it taste like garbage?
No,
And
it's
does it taste like a lager?
It's actually not the worst. It's definitely not a lager. I don't know which horse they did this beer with, but it is definitely not a lager. I'm sure, like, by the standard, it is a lager, but fuck, it's terrible.
Nice.
I got time though. But honestly, for $3.95, life's tough. I got your back.
Good to go. All right. Well, so next week we're talking to Coastal about our future third gold winning beer.
Check. And we might even have Eddie on from StreamYard. Let me go back to the contact us
Check
page.
him out.
He is not interested. There's an option to rate this chat, and I gave him 0 stars.
Oh, my sweet Eddie.
Fucking Eddie's the worst.
Well, we'll see you next week. I'm excited because I'm going to finally get to try this beer.
Yeah, it's coming your way.
I love the bottle. Love
I
the
do too.
Love everything
And
about
that
it.
little stupid fucking label.
See you next week.
All right, bro.
Oh,
Don't like
God,
like this.
that's
I just
over.
finally got out of the hot shower.
Yeah.
Fucking dumbass.
I love the Steve reference tonight.
No, sorry about that. That was a deep cut, but
Oh, it was